4. All right. Week 11, session 11 of Prime. Daniel was recording from Live Jasmine too much this past few days, and he broke his webcam.
He broke his webcam. He got so much action.
So we have activated Aesir stealth mode. Just imagine what you will there.
Until he gets it fixed.
Yeah. As I was saying last week, Zibble will not be joining us this week for sure, possibly not next week. In her stead, we have recruited a dwarven cleric by the name of Ralof. So he's a level 6 cleric of Baltharax, which is one of the sons of Melistra, a silver dragon god. So.
Hey, wasn't that the same one Zibble was following?
The Dragonborn go straight to the source and follow Melistra, but they give their respects, of course, to Baltharax. The dwarves typically follow Baltharax, being lawful good. He got a big old gauntlet of glowiness and righteousness.
Him smacking.
Yes.
He's gonna give you the holy backhand.
Yep.
There you go. Which god is that?
Must go over what happened last week, since...
Torn?
Torm? Yes.
Torm. The holy god.
For those of you that weren't here last week, I'm going to recap and kind of catch everybody up. Roloff, if you don't know about any of this stuff, I'll introduce what you know right when we get started. So for the viewers and YouTube, all those that might have missed it or just need to catch up, last time on Prime, the players had to pay their debt of time back to Fia's mother, the purple tiefling known as Vix, Lady Baroness, by finding somebody who could open a portal to Prime based off of what they saw in the player's mind. So they had to find somebody that could read minds and make portals. It ended up being a rather dangerous showdown. They found themselves a mind mage, and he is a shifter by the name of Wit. He outsmarted and tricked the party left and right, toying with them the entire time.
Baited and outsmarted all the way.
Mm-hmm.
But he couldn't steal my sword because I can summon that stuff whenever I need, so I outsmarted him.
Well,
but
hey, guess what?
He
I'm
was
guessing
the counter
good.
outsmart.
It returned to your person.
He was curious about them, and seeing what they had seen through their mind as he probed their minds, it drew his attention. So eventually there was a kind of a middle of the night showdown in Lowtown, and eventually Aesir proved the best point out of the entire group, actually. Aesir, do you remember what that point was?
It was about getting all the lower folk, all the free folk actually, particularly beastkin shifters, whoever else that come from the wilds jobs.
Yes.
Getting them to do something practical.
Yep, and that caused Wit to join the party's cause, and essentially aided in him forming in the party forming the Free Traders. Basically, the Free Traders Union, or whatever you want to call it. It's essentially a large guild that is... let me actually pull up the guilds. We'll go over the guilds in just a second. Needless to say, it helped form that guild. All was going pretty well until Kaylee had set Aesir on a mission to help her collect something from around the city. She offered a small group and herself as help if they were going to journey back to Prime. It was a fair trade. When she arrived back at the hole in the wall, Fia was angry and suspicious. And Sophia kind of did a detect thoughts, in which Kaylee critically failed and spilled the beans. She confessed that it was all a ruse and that she wanted to take over the university with the party's help and the deck of many things. And when the party kind of said, no thank you, fuck off, they decided they had enough with her, and she quickly fought back by trying to draw from the deck of many things. There was a bit of a skirmish. She falls over. She had gotten killed in the skirmish, but it left 4 cards from the deck of many things spill out. Zibble had her alignment changed from lawful neutral to chaotic neutral. Fia's card showed a shadow creeping up to kill her, and a Seer's card destroyed all of his magic items, including his amazing Draconic Swordbreaker, and the only thing he had left,
away from a legendary
the
item.
only thing he had left from his mother, her necklace.
Mm.
It's all dust.
Wow.
But we turned Kaylee into dust, so we're kind of even.
Mordendir was the last person who got a card, and he suddenly turned into a large demon thing, and a flaming trident appeared in his hands, to which he turned
naked.
Kaylee to ash and her deck of many things. And shortly after that, the session ended. This is Mordendir now.
Badass.
Bringing Lord of Darkness
Yeah,
over here.
that was him beforehand. To get it to correct size. That would be him now.
Yeah, he's like, what, 10 foot tall?
Getting close. So, Mordendir has become a complete badass.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was a fun one to draw today.
So the bananas he spawns, are they bigger? Do they scale in
He
size
just
with him?
summons the whole damn tree. Just monkeys and all. We have
It
yet
tastes like steak now.
to update some of the tokens. We have done that finally now. You have the previous Fia and the current Fia after all the time magic has hit, and her wild magic also made her younger. So a little bit
Oh,
of
she's cuter
shorter
then.
horns, yeah.
Cuter in the younger looking way.
Alright. And we will be introducing Roloff the Dwarven Cleric. Roloff. I keep wanting to say Roloff. Roloff. Right? Is that it?
It's an Alof.
Roloff.
Right off.
Freaking
Much easier
fan-
that way.
Fantastic. You know what? You start this campaign off with inspiration.
Oh, and
Go ahead and mark that.
No
by the way,
problem.
if the little icon isn't what you had pictured, just
Let us
me
know
It's absolutely
afterwards.
fine.
Alright.
Because I
It was
can
really good.
redo it however you want.
Alright. Thank God.
No, Kyle.
Okay, cool. Alright, so it's been a week since all that jazz has happened. Wit has been able to use his mental magic to help cover up the loss of Kaylee. He had planted thoughts through those that knew her and across and throughout Tenerife University that she left the city after an argument not to come back. He kind of explained that when doing this kind of magic, it's best to not tell the entire truth, but to base it on the truth. When you're planting a thought, you don't want to lie about the entire thing. It's much harder to plant. So it wasn't an entire lie. She did leave the city after an argument, and she didn't.
Yeah,
So technically true.
That's some Inception stuff right there.
on a
Yeah.
technicality.
So Zibble, after her alignment switch, has been thrown into inner turmoil. Since that event, she has gone to spend time with her family for a while. She probably isn't going to come along for the first foray back into Prime.
She went on a spiritual journey.
No, she's going to be in the temple with her family. She's just missed 40 years with her family. She didn't get to grow up with
She
her
has a lot of inner
sister.
conflicts right now.
And now she's chaotic neutral, so she's acting a bit more selfish. Yeah, it was, the alignment switch was from the
The cards, yeah.
deck of many things.
Oh, she got dealt such a terrible hand. I feel so bad for
I
her.
know.
So,
Being
Roloff,
a seer gets
Roloff.
screwed.
You had visited the temple of Melestra. You've been in Lace Crossing for quite some time, and their biggest church to the two good deities is the Temple to Melestra, and there's an altar actually to Baltharax in there. You had overheard. There's the high priest. He's a white dragon. His name is Zaktorin. And then there's a blue dragon. She's a high priestess, and her name is Zendrana. And over the past few weeks, you've been hearing occasional outbursts and uproars and things like that. Mostly this talk about Prime, some mention of a place called the Hole in the Wall. You've actually heard the Golden Mastiff, which you know is a well-known tavern in the University District. You've been there a couple times. So today you'll find yourself sitting in the tavern. Recently there was a name that was dropped by a seemingly younger Dragonborn, Silver Dragonborn, whose name is Zibble. You kept hearing this name, Aesir, and you've heard that he frequents the Golden Mastiff. So that's where we'll begin. I'm going to...
The first time meeting our gang is gonna be with Vix and Lance.
No, remember they don't work there right now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they're back in their wondrous mansion of many phallic things.
I got scared because man,
Let me switch you guys over
my
to
mom was crazy.
the loading screen. You can, on this screen, right-click, choose multi-sided and random side, and it will change the load. So it's just a bunch of little tips and things like that. All right, back to...
Use perception checks. Or get stabbed.
Up to you.
Like back when we were down near that town outside the Goblin Hovel, and what's the face wanted to break my arm.
Yeah.
Is there a slide about how crappy Roll20 can be with the rolls?
What?
Geez, if you're having a bad day, make sure you're not a Zir.
Only Aesir has bad days.
Oh my god. There was one campaign where one of our players had a very, very like petrifying
Pagan.
fear of doors.
Sounds good.
Because anytime he opened a door in a previous campaign or in that one, something would happen.
Every door is met with an arrow.
Every single door. He would like poke it with sticks to open it. It was so funny.
Okay. So now we find ourselves at the Golden Mastiff. You'll have to go kind of towards the middle of the map and scroll down. Aesir, you're not able to take control just yet. I have to read some stuffs.
Oh, right. Story
So-
elements.
Yes.
Oh my god!
So, Rayloff is
Who is
sitting
that?
towards the back of the bar, and you've been keeping an eye on this shifter at the bar.
Yeah, he looks
he's
shifty.
he's on his roughly fourth pint since you've been here, and
His what pipe?
hang on his third or
Fourth.
fourth, yeah,
Jeez.
yeah, and you've only been here for about 40 minutes.
Wow, so he's going every 10 minutes. Damn.
Yeah. So he asked for another one from the barkeep, and just to describe him, he has his scratch marks along the left side of his face, and his he has a. Are you familiar with Warforged?
Yeah. Merc, remember? Oh, could he stop?
So
to some degree.
okay, so basically, they're constructs supposed to have
them.
souls. They're made of wood and metal. They're basically wood and metal
see.
fantasy cyborgs. Well, anyways, he has an arm that is wood and metal, and it has these blue silver veins that kind of go in through some of the wood under the metal plating. And he gets his fifth drink, and just downs it. You keep hearing something about Seer, and you think that that's who you were looking for. And then another shifter walks into the bar. That would be you, Aesir. And Aesir, you walk into the bar and you see this dude sitting up there, and there's several other people, so it doesn't really stand out too much. But as he looks over, he kind of pauses from the last, basically, backwash of his drink, and he drops the drink down, kind of as you approach here, and he stands up and he goes, and that's when you see this forged arm, and he goes, "Fuck! Shit, boy! That you?"
What? Calm down. Is it who I think it
And-
is? Because I still have a certain armband from a certain forearm I collected a while back.
And a metal arm. He goes, "Dodge, boy!" And a metal arm hits you for... Hang on, I gotta bust out the calculator.
Oh my gosh!
What? How?
It hits you for 31
How?
damage.
39
gosh.
damage!
It floors you, man.
Oh, wow.
You just
That's
immediately on your back on the floor.
You should have
And then he goes,
dodged.
"Shit, boy, it is you, my boy." And he helps you up. "Hey, see, y'all grown up. Damn, boy, time's been kind to you. I can't believe you really been here the whole time."
Dad?
And you look, and yeah, he's got the same yellow-colored eyes. His hair's been grayed since the last time you saw him, and of course he's got a metal and wood arm. But it's your father, Rusir.
What? How?
That's quite the reunion, I must
Yeah.
say.
I saw you get pulled off by the Dragonborn.
Yeah, right. Fuck that was too. And he says, "Sit down, have a drink." And so he orders you 3 pints.
Jesus.
Oh my god.
Dad.
What
Slow
time
down.
Is it?
Wow.
Is it like 10 a.m.?
Yeah, it's like roughly 10 a.m.
I already had breakfast.
Second breakfast, my boy.
Make a
he
joke about that.
kind of explains in a rush that he was dragged away and he fought back and he killed half of the cultists before getting back to camp. But by then, what's done was done. So he went to bury the dead of your clan and, of course, your mother as well. And he spent a lot of time out there searching for your body, never found it.
And I'll tell him I got dragged all the way up north to one of their more fortified places. And that's when they started doing all the purification tests or whatever.
Those dragon sons of bitches. He explains that it was about 2 weeks after the fact that the clan and your mother had risen back from the dead, and she bit into his arm, and he fought her off but couldn't bring himself to kill her for good. But he had to amputate his arm. From there,
Jesus.
he was a nomad in the Laurenti Empire's woods. He's been all over Lumidaire. And several years back, he moved to, or he stopped through Lace Crossing and had heard, while happening across the Golden Mastiff, he had heard about you. So he decided to remain there in hopes that you might show up. He says he talked to this purple sexy chick and her bitch boy Redman, and
Sassy Pants Lance.
yeah, and
Sassy Speedo Lance.
yeah. So he decided to hang out in hopes that you would show up.
Damn.
Quite
And
the
you remember, like, after getting slammed in the face for 31 damage,
21 damage.
that he used to say, "Dodge, boy," all the time as you grew up. He would surprise you with a quick punch to the
You
face.
can dodge a wrench.
Yeah.
And I tell him
Not once
when
have you
I
ever dodged him.
and when I tell him when I did happen across Mom near the Laystone that she beat me within an inch of my life too.
She slapped you with his arm.
Yeah.
Right, mess she always was. That's why I always left the punishing to her.
And there's like a flashback. No, Mom, stop! What is this? What is this? I go down. I give him the ashes or what's left of Mom's necklace to him. Some sort of memento.
Shit, I remember this. The day we
And he's
got it.
and the wedding band as well.
He's
still have that.
almost moved to almost wanting to maybe show signs of tearing up.
But not quite.
No,
No, Dad, hold it in.
Strong man.
yeah.
Don't
so
cry, Dad.
he puts the wedding band on the arm that it would have been, which is his forged arm. And Royloff overhears that that's definitely a seer.
And he can take quite a punch to the face.
Yeah, no worries. 18 AC doesn't matter. Still get hit.
Yeah, it's okay. your daddy boy has at minimum plus 10 to hit.
Holy
Oh!
Yeah, so
shit. Oh my god.
Dad's OP.
yeah. Oh, hey, you wander the Laurenti Empire's woods for 40 years. It's bound to happen. So, but
Was he kind of the
he's showing a
dad?
bit of gray, but he looks really young for a 60-some-year-old shifter.
How many sulfur worms has he been eating to keep young? I mean, one.
None.
Ugh, sulfur worms are disgusting.
Is he the kind of dad, like, at a soccer game, if he gets angry at the ref, he'll run at the ref with, like, a stick or something?
No,
You
he'll run up.
stupid-
He
You
runs up
stupid-
and he pushes the ref down, and then he punches him a couple times, and then he
Yay.
and then he becomes the ref.
Just go with that.
Excellent.
So yeah, I'll let you two take it from here. We'll start with Rayloff. What would you like to do?
Absolutely. Well, seeing as I just saw him got floored. So like, I would like to go inspect him to make sure that he's okay. To be honest, like
Okay.
I understand that he's like got back up and everything and had like this awesome reunion and stuff or whatever. But just like, yeah, that just couldn't have been good for him. So I'm just gonna
Yes.
kind of walk
Maybe
over
it's
to
a
them and
vertebrae
introduce
popping out
him.
of the
It's
back.
probably a bit obvious due to the large purpley black welt
I was
on
gonna
one
say,
side of his
the
face,
delayed nose starting to
And-
bleed and everything.
and the ridges of metal knuckles that are left on
Oh
his
god,
face.
he has an imprint on his face.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So in Roll20, you're able to click your character token, and you can just like drag him and move him wherever you want to.
Okay.
There's a ruler thingy that when we're in combat you'll use, and that lets you know how much movement speed you've gone through, but that doesn't matter for now.
Sure.
So,
No problem. So
Aesir,
cautiously.
at first, Aesir, you're still a little woozy. You think it's that Bori might be showing up in a helmet.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Oh,
Excuse
shit.
me.
Aesir,
Okay, so they
we
speak and
know
it doesn't sound like
Bori
Bori.
is in the Falcons.
Thank God. So, with my arm, like, you know how when people hurt their arm, they put it up against their stomach, whatever?
Yeah.
Like, yeah, I kind of do that, turn around and go, what?
My name is Rayloff. I am a cleric of Baltharax, and
Yes.
just like everybody else in the bar at this point, I saw what just happened, and it didn't look too good for you, to be honest. So,
Oh,
look
right,
at
good
that.
punch to the face is always good. Especially for my son here, and he like smacks you on the back.
It doesn't have 13 points of damage.
Dad, stop! You're gonna hurt me!
One of the pints goes spilling. Damn boy, you're wasting beer.
And he gets me again and drops the next one.
but I was wondering if you could use any assistance for that, to be honest.
I kind of just look over my partially broken left arm and go, yeah!
That sounds like a good idea, does it? All right.
He's
So,
been hit so hard that you can see the stars floating around his head. You don't even need to make a heal check. You know he's really, really hurting.
sure.
I just got Mortal Kombat X-rayed by Dad.
Yeah. So you're familiar with how much your stuff heals for and all that, right?
Sort of. Just my first level and second level spells. Let's see.
Okay. But you have your Here, let me pull up cleric here from my point.
Sure. I have Cure Wounds, which is just D8. That's probably not going to be enough. Plus my spellcasting ability modifier.
Yeah, but I
what
believe
else?
you also have your. I don't know if any of these help yet or not.
Hmm.
You had the war domain, right?
Yes.
Yeah, you can always spike my drink with a healing potion I have in inventory.
That's fine. I won't beat now and have to spike it, obviously. I'll just offer it to you because.
Okay, no,
don't
those
think
are
you'll be
your death
refusing.
heals. I just wanted to see what your channel divinity did. It's since you don't
Sure.
have life.
Yeah,
it's
channel
not taking
divinity
stuff.
is
Yeah.
an AoE thing.
Oh yeah. I was just making sure you didn't have the
That's
Healy
fine.
option.
Oh yeah, for the ward. Yeah, for water man, it's different. Yeah, my bad.
Yeah. So yeah, you can. I
But
mean,
yeah,
you can heal him up if you wish to do so.
sure.
He can also
Absolutely.
use his short rest hit dice if he wants to heal up any more than that.
That's pretty ridiculous.
So-
Okay, well, it'll just be, yeah, just my cure wounds, I suppose.
Okay. So just
Fix me
roll
up.
the amount that he heals for.
Sure, that's a D8
Mhm.
plus my modifier. So. Great. So that's 3 plus 3, which is my wisdom modifier for cleric. So a full 6 HP.
Yay! 41.
The well goes. Feeling better already.
That was less than
Everything is
impressive. I
gone.
apologize.
It's only now that you realize the extent of damage that was done.
Yes, I glare wide-eyed at him. Like,
Yeah.
well, that did almost nothing.
I think Rosier and Morendir should have a chat and some beers. see what kind of bar fight that ends up being.
They'll be best friends.
We want to keep the golden mastiff, guys. We don't want.
No, we
want
have
it
the
to be-
Starbooks.
That's not a bar. Starbooks. Okay.
Starbook.
Starbucks. She's a Russian. We meet you over at the Starbucks.
That's a Starbucks.
We'll meet with Starbuck.
We all
Quite a
go
show.
to the Starbucks.
So I kind of rub the bruising a little bit. Go, yeah, it's a little bit less tender.
Um,
But thanks anyways. Do you want a drink? Could I get you a drink, maybe?
None for me at this point, thank you. Yeah, I might have overdone it a little bit by now.
So you've had like 50 beers.
Maybe a little bit. Is the correct? Yes.
And I turn to Dad and then go, maybe one more will help me out.
You got it, son. And instead of just a beer, he chooses. There's a blue, kind of opaque glass
Oh.
back on the wine rack. He says, "We'll split that," and it's about a 12-ounce bottle.
Is it Elf?
Oh.
No, and the
Fairy?
bartender, the barkeep, goes ahead and gets 2 really small shot glasses. They're like half a shot.
Alchemist fire.
It's half a shot, and the guy, your dad goes, "Ooh, what the fuck is that? We'll split that."
No, I go to Dad. No, Dad. If you drink more than the shot glass, it will melt your insides.
Who the fuck do you think I am?
Up close.
You will have this. It's good for you. Put more hair on your face. You don't even have hair on your nose yet.
Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Dad, if I don't want a monobrow.
His monobrow game is so strong. It's taking over his house.
Yeah, it goes about halfway down.
It's like, but Dad, don't you remember the kids would make fun? The elven kids used to make fun of my monobrow, so I throw rocks at their heads.
Those elven kids are just bitches. now have a drink. And so he orders the barkeep to pour it. Half of it evaporates in pouring it.
Oh, so we're drinking a cloud.
Yeah.
Are we gonna
essentially.
get high as a cloud?
No. But it stings. Give me a Constitution save for the smell.
God damn it! And
Rayloff, you're kind of like back in the back, just going.
thank God though, thank God I don't have my constant advantage on perception. Otherwise, that stuff would kill me.
Yeah. They
Eee.
would you like to keep that 15?
Don't do that because I don't know if I'm gonna fail it. So, oh, no, I'm not gonna keep it.
Well, what I can do is I can use. Wait, save throw. Yeah, okay. I can use my resistance cantrip on him to increase that roll if he really wants to.
Ooh, yeah.
So, if you
Little
would
pat
like
on the back.
that. Sure. So,
It's not small.
Okay. What's wrong? They're just a little loose. You need the one out of mine. So yeah, you roll 1d4.
Sure.
Do I roll the 1d4?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, so it becomes 19.
Yes.
Are you keeping the 19?
Yes, I'm keeping the 19.
All right, you fall back unconscious. No, I'm just kidding.
Don't do that.
So you lift it up, and some of it's evaporating as it gets close, and it smells like peppermint laced with kerosene.
Holy crap.
Wow. Laced.
Yeah. And so your dad drinks it back and shows 0 signs
Jesus Christ.
of it affecting him at all. You go to drink it back. Give me another Constitution save. This is at disadvantage.
Oh no.
Oh no. Oh boy.
Oh no.
I'm gonna keep that and pass out. I choose to pass out.
Okay. You get 2 sips down before your throat feels like it is going to explode. you just immediately begin essentially coughing up a hairball.
You're coughing up the driest twins that Zibble once had.
And things begin to spin
Oh no.
faster and faster and faster.
Oh. What is this, like,
Yeah,
200%?
and then you just realize that it's your dad just spinning the
that's
chair on you. No.
No, stop.
It'll make you go down faster, then you can take more.
So roll me a d6.
Oh my god, Dad, please.
Oh no.
Roll me another d6.
Oh no. 1 for the range to projectile vomit. 2 for the viscosity.
So, as those 2 swallows finally make it down into your stomach, you feel what might be an atom bomb just explode. You run for the privy.
So it's like ass fire after Taco Bell.
Yeah, it just immediately goes through your system.
Wow.
And
Is it a Taco Bell or a Popeyes?
Rusier looks over to Rayloff and goes, "Care for the rest of it?"
No, thank you.
Suits herself. And he drinks it back.
Oh my god.
And he
Ring,
kind of
does
like,
he-
ah.
That is incredible.
Nothing better than clear the nostrils in the morning.
Manly man.
Dude,
And
so
well,
manly.
Aesir's going to be a while, so with that, we're going to go over to what's happening with Fia and the others.
And from where they are, you all hear is.
No, you don't hear that.
Turn
You
across,
just
legs
hear,
crossing.
and then
Oh lord. I can't speak Abyssal, so I'm really confused.
Mord's like, I think I recognize that dialect. So, let me make sure I've got, okay, everybody's legs crossing.
He basically drank pipe
To
cleaner.
Starbucks! To Starbucks!
Yeah, Starbucks.
Starbucks has a
Starbucks.
new small sign hanging below it, which is this little deal.
Hey, Starbucks
Starbucks.
with the winged helmet.
It's below the Starbucks sign, and it has in small, looks to be like Elven. It says Order of the Sphinx. Leo Mordendir has found a way to shift himself down into a medium-sized form. So he
Thank
looks,
God.
he just basically looks like a tiefling, but he still has to keep on boots and stuff like that to hide the hooves. Yeah. So, we'll actually drag it over to Starbucks.
Starbucks.
Yeah, Starbucks. Starbucks, now next door to Starbucks.
Look at that, and that. So you guys are actually
Since I saw
in
the inside of this place.
a back meeting room, but I'm going to keep you guys kind of towards the front. Where the hell did Fia's token go?
Fia's token can go wherever the hell she wants.
Fia pleases where she goes. And goes where she pleases.
Ah! Alright.
She's too angry right now. She's angry all the time.
Yeah, she's now an angsty teen all the time.
Yeah, those hormones.
So, Mord, he presents Fia with a cloak of useful items. He says that Zibble, since she's not going to be around, has said that you guys may need this if you're heading to Prime.
No.
She has no use for it here in the city, so she'd rather you guys have some of her help if she's not going to be there.
Awesome.
He also says that, hey, you remember I could talk to Merc, right, after he passed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so Kaylee wasn't there. Whenever, she got fucked up, she wasn't there. Just saying, we might want to be careful with who we kill, because I think I accidentally ate her soul.
Oh.
You did what?
Accidentally! I mean,
How can you act?
it wasn't there. And I felt really strong afterwards.
Stacking them
Would
thresh
I have
passive.
done any research on the deck after what happened to us?
Probably not, because there's not really anything to research.
Okay, so I was because of the card, or
Well, no. The strength was from probably the cards. No, he's saying, like...
so well, maybe
it's
a little.
I used to be able to do it, and may or may not be able to do it still.
Okay, well, it might be a small comfort in saying that some of your strength was obviously granted from that fuckery that happened with the
Yeah.
deck.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is that if one of you guys dies,
Don't eat our souls, please. We want to come back.
I can't control it yet. So,
Can you learn?
I'm trying to, but I won't know till it happens. So, word for the wise, don't die. Just to be safe.
Okay.
Just saying. Don't wanna eat ya. Still, I can't get that control yet either.
Okay. Well, I don't know how you had so many ladies.
Well, there's a bunch of them. There's a lot of ladies out there. Well, there was a lot more. Damn heroes had to come and kill them all.
So how are you liking your life right now?
Good. Well, I was wanting, you got the Order of the Phoenix going on
Sphinx?
here. Oh, right, Sphinx. Yeah. That thing. I was wanting to know if I could maybe join.
Yeah, I'd love to have, this hellish demon that can eat souls on our side.
Have you looked in the mirror lately? The only difference
No.
between me and you is
I didn't want to
don't
make
eat
it,
souls.
such a compliment. It's a thing. But yeah, I'd love you here.
He looks at Leah. I can't tell if she's being sarcastic or not. Leo's he pleads the fifth. He just looks back and forth. He's like,
If I have fifth!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, seriously, I would really enjoy it. I'd love your company here.
Okay, cool. Well, I need you to make a charisma check.
Oh my god. Oh wait, charisma's my highest stat. That should be okay, right? I know you were laughing while behind your cup. A charisma check? Like core stat save?
Yes.
Or like a skill
No.
check?
Charisma. I mean, you could do a...
Because that's a save, not a check.
You can do a save or you can do a check. I mean, it
I
doesn't...
want to do a check.
Okay. Just tell me which one you're doing.
Persuasion?
Okay.
Tide of Chaos, changing that to the advantage.
Okay.
Nice.
You have gained, not including Mordendir, 4 people into your guild.
Sweet.
Oh.
So note that somewhere.
Yeah, noting.
Don't forget you have your character journal. That's right. Just to show you, Kristoff, in the journal tab, you should have a spot that says Rayloff's notes.
Mhm.
You can use that as a personal note keeper. All you had to do is just hit edit once you double click it.
Sure.
So you'll always have notes.
But still, I want more Endear in the free trade. It's not stupid Phoenix.
Well, he's
I want
he's
more
in the
Endear.
free traders. So he just wants to be able to help the
Yeah.
Order of the Sphinx out as well.
Yeah,
It's not a Order of the Sphinx. You'll find out is not a competing.
Yeah,
thing
I
with the free
probably would
traders.
have explained it to you whenever I found it that it's not a competitive thing. I just don't want to be part of a trading.
Oh yeah, I remember now.
Yeah, it's all about study of magic, and that's actually what I'm going to do now. Because we're going to go back to the bar afterwards. So there's 4 current guilds or factions in the city. You have the Falcons. Their motto is to feast on those weaker.
That's us.
Straightforward.
That's the Falcon. Their beliefs are that wealth is power, and their goals are to gain power through economic wealth and power. Their headquarters is unknown. The Seekers, their motto is only what is out of reach can be sought after, reach far. Their beliefs is that no few should rule, but all should share the burden of power. Their goals are to seek balance and power, prevent any one person or persons from amassing too much wealth or power, and to provide opportunity to those who wish to work hard and legitimately for it. Their typical quests are to spy on those who cause problems, report to the Eldritch Guard, explore new places, amass new investments, research, fund, or take place in expeditions. And their headquarters is Vix's Manor and Lay's Crossing. The Free Traders, their motto is free trade, free lives. Their beliefs are to help the lesser race, or the lesser races have lived under the shadow of the higher for too long. It's time to seek equal footing. We are all one family. Their goals are to provide homes, jobs, and safety to the lesser races through exploration and trade. And their typical quests are exploration through expeditions, grow in size and power, and collect items of wealth and power. Their headquarters is the Hole in the Wall.
But that's only known to us.
What's that?
That's only known to us. The hole in the wall.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
And
that's what I'm
more.
telling you. Only what you guys know.
Yeah.
Okay.
The Order of the Sphinx, their motto is question not the riddle, but the answer. Their beliefs are all answers come in time. We must seek and protect this knowledge. And their goals are to study arcane arts, new spells and magic-like abilities, and study artifacts and magical creatures. Typical quests include take part in expeditions, gather artifacts and items of lore, study new creatures, new places, study, learn, and protect knowledge. No reported headquarters yet. Their current meetings take place at Starbucks. Bunch of hipsters.
We like our coffees.
We'll
So-
offer them the souls of falcons.
It's been a... oops.
Hey, there you go. Morndeer can learn how to temper his soul eating through falcons.
It's been about an hour now. Aesir comes out.
Oh my god. You're still
His
on the top.
face. He doesn't have a welt there anymore. It's actually his face is kind of sunken in.
You're so dehydrated, man.
Yeah. You just ask for basically an endless supply of water. I need you to roll a charisma check with advantage.
My best skill ever.
Ooh.
Nice. Wow. Okay.
So the free traders have recruited 5 people
Oh.
in this past week.
Nice.
And I need to whip out the DMG.
Oh, since it's a crit.
No, not because it was a crit. That was you get an extra 1 for going up into 20.
Oh.
What I need to do is find my downtime. Not poison.
Oh gosh.
Why would I have that
He
bookmarked?
picked up the book one of the other days, and all of his tabs fell out from the pages, and he was just like, "No, no, my life works through it."
My secret amazing planet TKO in the party is gone.
It was so sad. He has like so many tabs in there.
Yeah, and I had so many more.
It was like 13 of them that fell out.
It's still a little depressing. There's 127. That was just stuck, that's why. Alright, I need you to
Cry.
roll me 1d100 plus 7.
1d100 plus 7?
Yeah, and Zib will do the same. Or not Zib, Fia do the same.
What?
Oh, come on. 23.
Pagan's like, completely forgot I could see his face was there instead of a camera. I looked and was just like, wait a second, what? What? Alright, so you got 23.
Aww.
Bloody roll
Alright.
20.
So, unfortunately 5 people is really not enough for the guild to take care of itself. Neither is 29. And on both of those results, you have to pay the full maintenance cost for each of the days.
How much is that?
Probably something like 10,000 gold.
Oh my God.
The total cost per day for guild
2 gold.
for you is less because you're not running the full thing. Neither of you are running a full guild yet.
No.
So it is 5. It has to be 5 untrained hirelings. 5 gold per day. So 5 times 7. 40.
Mm-hmm.
Is that right? 40.
So
Or is it 35?
I'll just deduct that straight off my gold. Well, unless we all chipping in. Oh, wait, no, you're in.
It's
thing,
35
so
gold.
35. Alright.
35 gold.
Yeah, you have
I'm the
to pay
sole-
yours all on your own.
Yeah, I did.
And then you guys, or you two plus Zibble can take 5 gold out of that because Zibble will help pay 5 gold.
Like, thanks, simple.
Yeah, yeah, you two have 15. Hey, she's chaotic neutral now. She's like, yeah,
Yeah.
That's true.
and we'll be doing that as time goes by. Basically, we'll be doing checks to see what the guilds are doing and all that kind of stuff. So you come back out. You sit there. Raylof's been talking to your dad for the past. Really, your dad's been talking to Rayloff for the past hour.
Yeah, he's just that kind of guy.
Yeah, he's just been going on and on and on. You had
He won't let him
zoned
escape.
out at about the time when he was saying something about turning a dire deer into sausage or something. It just started to run together.
The time that he was on the back of a dragon and totally made a crash land by pulling its neck upwards.
Yeah. And then Aesir sits down, and you may converse.
I kind of I sit down and just put my
You sit
Hand
down
on my
very
head.
gently.
I put my head in my hand. Sorry, and just.
You kind of like get your butt situated.
Oh, what's that noise? Is Zibble
What?
around? A chair
Oh my
dragging
God.
somewhere?
Lance and Megan should come back right now. I think
So,
they're scared of.
Let them talk.
And I'm chugging the water like no tomorrow.
Yep.
You know, the H2Os I could possibly get in me. And I go, and as when I'm finished drinking, I turn to Dan and go, have you got anywhere to stay tonight, or are you just sleeping on the streets or something?
Yes, your dad that.
Yeah.
The streets, no! The roofs!
Oh, great. Okay, great.
Just like
Well-
you were when you were young.
Yeah, but I at least found a decent place. I found
Eventually you
I
moved to
found
a
a
tree.
tree house. I found a
Eventually,
tree
you
house.
found the cardboard
No.
box which you stuck in a tree.
Yeah, it's not a
It's
tree,
tree
house.
house. It's a tree
Tree
house. Okay.
In
box.
in Lowtown.
At least it wasn't on a roof. But then again,
Yeah,
Yeah, at least it wasn't on a
wasn't
roof.
on a roof as you stalked Kaylee from the rooftop of the apartment complex.
but I wasn't sleeping on it.
Uh,
Whatever, man.
so he says, yeah, roofs.
Okay, well, Dad, I got a place not too far. We could stay there. It's actually really nice. There's, sure, you might have to be in the same room with a few other people, interesting people, but it's nicer than the rooftops, believe me.
So, Rayloff, because they're talking aloud, I'll let you cut in here, because
Sure.
you've heard of the hole in the wall through
Oh.
the church, through the Dragonborns talking at the church.
Oh, freaking hell's that darn.
I think you mean Zibble.
Freaking Zibble. Pah.
Well, I'm not sure. Like, I'm not exactly like 100% on what the hole in the wall is, to be honest. So can I ask him about?
Yeah.
Have you perchance heard about something called the hole in the wall? I believe I was hanging around in the temple and I just heard that mentioned a couple of times.
Bloody Zibble. Speaks so much. Well, if I tell you this, I might have to kill you.
You can try.
For a
But,
second, I'm so kind of disappointed you didn't say, oh, bloody Dragonborn.
Yeah, he's turned away from that, and now most of them are alright. So,
After
Are
he's
you
just
a
spent.
are you a part of any guilds at the moment? Namely the Falcons?
I hardly know anything about the Falcons. No, I'm not a member of any guild at this point.
Alright, excellent, good. That's a start. Well, you see, I don't want to explain it out loud, so it's best I just show you.
That's quite alright.
So, what time is it now? I look outside. Oh, yeah, it's pretty late. Let's go.
The first rule about the hole in the wall. So you want to discuss the hole in the wall.
First rule of the hole in the wall is you put your dick in it.
No, that's called the glory hole in the wall.
What's
Oh, what if we were named?
One has glory in it. Glory on the other side.
So can I do like perception checks to make sure no one's following us or anything?
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead and make some perception checks.
Oh, 30
Alright.
crit.
You realize that your dad hasn't bathed in probably 2 weeks. That it wasn't just the bar being filled up with your stench.
Oh, ouch, Tony.
I'm just saying because of what you've recently had to do. No,
Yeah, but
nobody's
I-
following you.
I
Nobody
took a-
wants to follow you. People are literally making headway in crowds to let your father pass.
Good. Thank you, Mitchell. So, damn it, it's a shame. I could have been using that pendant of clean breathing right now on him.
No. Maybe that's why the smells are so bad right
You're
now.
suddenly able to smell everything all over again.
Yeah.
All right, so you essentially, Rayloff, are heading. You were here. It
Yep.
take about the city is a little over a mile long.
Yep.
Quite a bit over. It take about 15 minutes to walk through all the buildings along the streets and all that to
Yep.
a wall. There's the main gate that goes from the free market to Midtown, and then they kind of Aesir takes kind of a turn to the right and then heads north and pushes in on the wall, and it gives way like a curtain would.
That scene from like the first Harry Potter. Tick, tick, tick.
Yeah.
And
That's new.
Yeah, you walk in. It's been changed about a bit since in the past week. It's here. Wit. Actually, let me grab his character.
Wit is terrifying.
Good, good.
Freaking mind mage.
Oh my god. He scares me so bad.
Wit has a checklist in hand, and he's kind of going over this checklist, checking these crates. He had to have the fireplace destroyed. There was no room for it. The portal was constructed, and then he opened the portal spell. But nobody's gone through yet. There's a little bit of warmth that gets in from the other side. So, I mean, it's effectively like having a fireplace, except for the fire warmth is coming from another plane. And
No.
Okay, so it's a 15-foot portal. Ain't nothing
Yeah.
from Prom getting into
yeah,
there.
and the
Please
entrance has
come on.
been widened as well. And Vix has helped place some illusion magic to kind of hide the place a little bit better, so people don't see you guys walking in and out of a wall.
That's nice.
So I'll let you get the tour. He walks immediately over to
Oh my
Wit.
god. That
Nice
nice.
haircut, boy.
Boyo?
What the hell are you?
Dad, give him a break. Stop. Come back.
He keeps questioning Wit, and Wit's just like, "Hey, Seer, who are these people?"
That's my dad. Just ignore him. Just ignore him. It's the only way he'll
You
stop.
can't just be bringing people by the guild house.
And this is a new recruit, Rayloff. He's what are you again, Rayloff? I forgot already.
I am a cleric of Baltharax,
There you go.
and yeah, I was in the nearby Dragon Temple in the city, and I heard of your establishment. Well,
you may need to turn your eye from time to time with this establishment. If you're a man of the church, anyways. Wit smirks and
good.
goes back to his checklist. Welcome to the guild.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
Roped him in. He's out now. Gonna heal her. Sweet.
Rusier is going immediately through the crates and stuff like that. And Wit's just like, back off! Get back!
Dad.
He's gonna
Dad.
turn you
What, I
into
want to see!
cheese.
I want to see what's in here!
Stop.
Right.
Look, we'll go. I point to the door over here. There's much cool stuff behind that door. Let's go.
Better be. Better be some ladies. I'm seeing right
Yeah,
there's a bunch of dick.
definitely. Yeah. Just yeah. Go through the door. Oh, help me, please.
Eat some sausage patties. to
You
level
should
up
have
the
control
sausages.
over. Wait, let me make sure you have control over him. Not yet.
Do we have like a shower or anything in this place?
You should.
Yeah. We need, like,
Not in this
You're-
place in
You're
particular.
housing
Now.
nothing but like shifters right now.
Hey, Wit's not a shifter. He takes offense
Neither.
to that.
Beastkin.
He's a beastkin.
My bad.
fairy force.
Oh my god. Oh no. Why
All
are
right,
they so sexy?
you should have control of him now. Wit
Okay, yep.
says he speaks over to Rayloff. You might want to stand back from that. We haven't fully
I see.
tested it yet. One sucked through, and you might be stuck.
You don't
That's
wanna be
new.
stuck there. Oh my
Okay.
So I'm trying to
Uh,
show data
Ask him
around
what
the best
it-
of my
what it
abilities.
is exactly, because I have probably no idea.
So they didn't fill you in on what? Okay. Imagine, if you will, the biggest jungle you could possibly imagine.
Mhm.
Multiply that by all of the gold in your dwarven halls, and it still wouldn't be big enough to describe what's on the other side.
You hear me yell, "Wait,
Point man.
tell them about the spiders! Tell them about the giant spiders!"
Which is
Spiders.
like, okay, I haven't been there, but they described it well enough. Spiders the size of houses.
Spiders.
Tell them about the one I poked in the eye with my sword.
Why don't you come out here and tell him yourself? Damn it! I've got to
Ralof,
check
I
these
poked
over.
one in the eye with my sword. I killed it.
I'm gonna make you forget that memory.
Well, never mind.
And Wit goes back to his checklist and says, "If you need anything, let me know. Kitchen's up to the left, bed's up to the right."
I think you mean he explains that first and he says, if you need
Thank
anything,
you.
I'll know.
If you think hard enough and out loud enough.
Yeah. Not as loud as this here, please.
I'm pretty sure he's the one that kicks Warden Deer out of here because he was thinking about ladies all the time.
Rusier is just like, I could sleep in these chests. I don't need a bed.
Yeah, just
Your dad's
which
gonna
one?
sleep
I
in
forgot. I
front of
think
your bed?
I think that one's mine. I'm not sure. And I'm like, yeah, that just if you can sort yourself in the box, yeah, no worries.
No, I'm gonna go have something to eat. Kitchen this way. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Oh, okay.
Oh no.
No, he doesn't speak fast
I
and
told
he
Dad to
steps
slow down.
over
I
him.
told Dad to slow. Wit's got everything really organized in here.
Clang, cling, clang,
Oh,
clang, cling, clang.
No, Dad, stop!
Immediately,
Dad, you're ruining everything.
immediately,
Oh my god.
Dad, remember when Mum had the stuff organized back at the play at home?
No. That's
Oh,
the thing. While cooking begins now.
Oh my
I'm making
god.
chicken and rice. Quick, it's hard work.
For $800.
Eat your food. Eat your food. Chicken is very high class, expensive food. But Dad, I'm full. I'm gonna get sick. Eat it.
Oh my god, I can't get comfortable because laughing is really hurting right now.
Rayloff, all you see is the kitchen just being utterly annihilated.
Dad.
He's cooking things that you don't even need to cook.
So it's Cajun.
No,
It's
He's-
New Orleans style.
he's like taking freaking sesame seeds and just roasting only sesame seeds, and then like has rice and stuff going in some water, and for some reason is like mixing it with like 3 spoons.
He lets like the first two just drop into the pot.
Yeah, he's like for flavor, the wood.
What do they feel?
Yeah.
Dad.
In with the rice goes 2 oranges, a fish, slight slivers of pork loins, a bacon, one bacon. You need to have some salt.
Dad, no one eats oranges with rice here.
Some
Stop.
of that,
Who says no one eats them with oranges? You will eat it
People
all.
here. The
some of
people
that
here.
bug meat that we brought back.
Where'd you even get the orange from?
Over there. And
That was
and
the
you
last
look
one.
you look actually, and you see this whole thing of not at all oranges.
Dad.
They look like they're oranges, but they are not. They're actually a fruit from the Laurenti Empire, and they're actually used for potions. Specifically, they're used for antitoxin potions.
Dad. Those are those pussy elf oranges. They're yucky. No.
What
Take it
the
out.
fuck is that doing in my dish? Why didn't you say something sooner? And he just takes it.
He just
and
reaches in there.
No, he just takes it and he just goes to dump it out in the trash.
Oh my god.
We'll go to eat somewhere.
Oh my god. Can you see me moan? I was like, Dad, no.
Ah,
You're trying to save what you can.
Wait, don't go in the kitchen. Dad, stop.
Witch just like. I could just kill them all. I could do it right now.
No one would know.
No one would remember.
Nice meeting you, Wit.
Yeah, you too. So, to explain, Vix has had a meeting over the past week with those that are part of Free Traders. Rayloff has had the pleasure of not meeting her yet.
Oh my god.
No, oh my god, when he does though.
The
Far
pleasure
out.
is not going to be yours.
Yeah.
I'll be
She's
hiding on the
explained,
table.
that she's actually going to be sending her own expedition. You guys can send your own expedition instead of going yourselves. The way it works is that you have a maximum allotment. It caps off at 20 levels worth of people. You pay 100 gold per level per person per day on the expedition.
Oh my god.
Damn.
I'd just
So
go
you
myself.
can exit out at level 20 levels worth of people, and that's 2,000 gold a day, right? Makes
So we have to
my
pay
math.
to go in our own portal. So do we have to pay? So basically, we're paying to go into our own portal, yeah.
If you
No,
want to
no, no,
send
you wouldn't
people
be.
for you.
No, you would be sending people across instead.
Yeah.
Okay, so right.
It's like recruiting your guild members
Yes,
to go
2,000
in
gold a
your
day.
stead.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, exactly that. Or you can go yourself and can combine the two, but you only get a maximum of 10 levels worth of help. So that would be 1,000 gold per day. But you would have an additional 10 levels worth of companions. That could be one level 10 companion to travel along with you guys. It could be 10 level 1 companions or any variation thereof. 3 level 3s and 1 level 1. Or you could just get one person to come help. You could literally just have like one level 2 guy come along to just haul stuff and help out.
Well, we remember what happened to 2 level 1s in particular, Bip Bop and Flip Bop,
You mean
What are the
level
names of-
3s, and that was Haagen-Dazs. I mean Hopley and Doden.
whatever the names were. Yeah, terrible
The
accident.
ones that you forgot that had gotten stabbed and bled out over the course of 3 rounds.
Terrible
Well,
accident.
They shouldn't have tried.
While you
they should-
decided to show off fighting a rock chick.
Well, they shouldn't have tried to shank a marble statue.
Um,
Blink, blink,
oh,
blink.
right. You pay half the cost, so my bad. That when you go with them, they cost half as much. So it actually, for 10 levels worth of companions, when they travel with you, it's 500 golds a day. Right? Yeah. That's half. Half of 1,000 is 500. So basically, it's 50 per gold. 50 gold per level per person. Maximum of 10 levels. Okay? That's how that works.
Oh,
And
my
Asir-
camera's cut out.
Asir has left. Oh, no, my camera's fine.
No. You're not on camera.
Oh, yeah, you're right. Holy crap. Yeah, roll 20 went a little silly. Just a second, guys. Gonna go and fix this.